Alright everybody, this is our Monday language arts video. So starting from Thursday last week, and we're going to do all of this week and then part of next week, we have homographs for spelling. Homographs are words that are spelled the same but may have different different meanings and may even have different pronunciations. Not all of them will have different pronunciations, but some of them might. Alright, so like for number 1, we have progress or progress. Progress is like the thing that you actually make. You're making progress. To progress is the verb, saying that you're making improvements. All right. Hey, stop. Eat. All right. Number 2 is compound. Compound means like put together, mixed together, kind of combined. Age could mean either someone's grown old, like, oh, they've aged, or having been a certain age, so like people that are aged 14 to 18 kind of thing. Conduct or conduct. Your conduct is like your behavior, your mannerisms, and conduct is like, well, there are several different versions of conduct, which would be to conduct like for an orchestra, or something that conducts electricity. It lets it pass through, guides it, kind of thing. Then you have present or present, minute or minute. So minute like the time, or minute, which means tiny. Console or console. So a console like a video game console, or to console someone, which means like show sympathy, like you console someone when they've lost something or someone. Primer, which could either be for paint or for makeup. You have rebel or rebel. So rebel is a person who wants to go against the grain, and to rebel is to go against the grain. Convict or convict. Content or content. You can have content in something. You can also be content, as in happy. Wound or wound. We have compact, buffet or buffet, extract, refuse or refuse, contract or contract, invalid, convert, and object or object. Convert or convert, object or object. So again, some of those I know I didn't go over the and sorry, I was looking away so much, I was looking at the words, but I know I didn't go over all of the meanings for all of those, but that's how you'll hear me say it in one of those ways. Alright, so that's it for spelling that you're going to do this week. Today you just have to do it the one time. Doesn't matter if it's in print or cursive. For grammar, you are doing cursive though. You are putting everything in alphabetical order. And the reason why I did this sheet is not just for you to practice writing in cursive, but also for you to practice reading it in cursive, okay? So that way you know the difference between F or B. For instance, again, let me get to the right page. For instance, we have flamingo and butterfly. So you have to know the difference between what those two look like so you can put them in order correctly. Okay? And they're already in cursive, so you can copy what those look like. Make sure that you're forming your words correctly. All right? And then for writing today, we have acrostic poetry. If you guys remember back to SAT testing, I had a little note on each of your desks that had your name and then something that describes you for each letter. And that's essentially what you're doing today. It isn't just one word. So if you have a whole phrase that you want to do, like for Aiden, if he wanted to put adventure loving or something like that, you can. It doesn't have to just be one word, but you're going to take your name and you are going to, sorry, my cat was going crazy. You're going to take your name and you're going to do an acrostic. So for each letter that's there, you are going to write something about yourself, something that describes yourself starting with that letter. So for Hannah, I would have one with H, one with A, one with N, A, and H. Okay? So if I wanted to do one for myself, I could be like Hannah. I could be like happy, always loves to read, naps a lot, what else? So we have naps a lot. We have never gives up. Another A would be adventurous, and H would be hungry most of the time. So see how it's more than one word, but it starts with whatever letter you're on at that point, okay? So go ahead and make your own. I'm super excited to read them.